Hello and welcome back to another top 5. I know you've all been missing these programmes and guess what? Rosy's back for some more.
Hello!
So this week's top 5 we've got the top 5 places to visit on a day trip in and around Freiburg.
And at number 5 is the Schlossberg, which is a hill, a very big tall hill in Freiburg itself, which takes around about an hour, 2 hours to climb to the top and climb back down, and you get the most amazing views of Freiburg all the way up, not just at the top, and it's just a really great thing to do.
Yeah.
Kill some time,
Proper
good exercise.
Proper good photo opportunities. It's great to do with friends, families, anything, you know. You can walk your dog up there.
Go on your own.
Go on your own.
Starbucks coffee.
It's pretty nice. There's also like a massive tower on top where the Schlossberg actually used to be. If you're afraid of heights, I would not recommend you go up it because it kind of moves with the wind, so maybe not a good idea.
So the total cost for this day trip is €0, as it costs nothing to climb a hill, and it's in Freiburg. So enjoy.
Right, at number 4 we've got Titisee, which is a beautiful lake. Really not that far from here. It costs about €7 to get there if you don't have a semester ticket. The semester ticket is basically something a student gets when in Freiburg, so they can use all the public transport around here for free, which is a pretty good deal if you're here for a year and you live quite far away from university. Rosy hasn't been to Titisee herself. We're always telling her to go because the rest of us have. But as I said, it's great, and it's a huge lake, and there are lots of restaurants on the side, and you can sit outside even on a cold day. It's not that bad, and the food is great. Proper South German food, and I would recommend the Flammkuchen. And then in the summer, if you go back, all the shops will be much more busy because it's peak season, and you can rent a boat. So either a rowing boat or an electric boat. It's pretty cool. It's a great day out. I would say that it's not really a whole day trip. It's more of a half a day trip. You wouldn't want to spend too much time. The little town around Titisee is not that big. There's not a lot you can do. It's a good afternoon out. And the total cost is between 20 and €30 as well. So
Depending on whether you have the semester ticket or not. And at number 3 is my personal favourite, Baden-Baden, which is a really beautiful spa town, which is north from Freiburg. And you can get there with something that's called the Baden-Württemberg ticket, and it costs €21 for the first person, and it allows unlimited travel in Baden-Baden on the local transport, and then it's €5 for every other person up to 5 people, so it's a good deal.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It works out, if you're going with 5 people, it works out about €7 each. Really not that bad. It's a little spa town, as Rosie said, on the border of France, so there's a lot of French influence, you know,
The architecture.
Parisian looking buildings and things like that, which is really, really beautiful. And the Wags even stayed there during the 2006 World Cup, so it must be a good place.
Yeah, lots of designer shops.
Yeah, it's pretty high end.
Yeah.
Pretty high end. So. But we went up this hill with a stream running down it. It was, you know, proper fairy tale, picturesque view.
Amazing.
And then on top of the hill, you got another amazing view of a mountain and the churches of the city and things like that. It's really just go there because the views are insane.
And the highlight for me was the horse and carriage ride we took through the city. And it was so lovely, and it was so nice to see so much of like the town in a horse and carriage. It cost €9 per person, which I didn't think was too horrendous. And the deer, on the other hand, didn't necessarily have the best of experiences.
Hey, no, it was great. It was a great experience. I basically cried throughout.
It was so emotional.
My eyes started closing as I'm going to say I fell asleep. Let's say I fell asleep.
On a horse.
Yes. Okay, right. In all honesty, guys, if you're allergic to horses, do not go on it.
No.
Little did I know that the horse's hair would fly in my face. Yes, so that's the reaction that I got. I didn't get any sympathy whatsoever while my eyes started closing up due
We all
to
tried
the
to
allergy.
take photos of it.
And the total cost for this day is about
€30?
30 euros.
Too bad for what you're getting, a great day out.
If you compare it to Titisee, it's about the same price and you get a lot more.
Yeah.
So it's really
More
good.
bang for your buck.
Right, number 2 we got Strasbourg. And this is a big city in the south of France, just over the border from Germany, so it's not too far.
You can get to Strasbourg using the Baden-Württemberg ticket that we just described, and that takes you to a town called Kiel. Maybe bypass Kiel, not really
Yeah,
worth it.
it's really not that nice place. But just sit there for a little bit, wait for a bus, and this bus will take you directly to Strasbourg. It's about 10 minutes, it's really not that far, and it's only €3.
Return.
And as much as an old lady tells you to get off here because she thinks you're a tourist and you want to see Strasbourg, do not get off at the stop they tell you to. Wait until the bus ends its journey because
That's the centre.
we had to pay an extra kind of €6 on different trams to get into the centre because we had no idea where we were going.
Great food in Strasbourg. We had French food, spoke some French, volunteer spoke some French. We did shopping, some good shopping, designer stores, department stores, a good mix. And then we just had general wandering around the town, taking lots of photos, some beautiful architecture.
A building that I would recommend to you is to go see the Notre Dame of Strasbourg. It is huge. I mean, I personally think it's bigger than the one in Paris. But it's probably not. It just may be because I haven't been to Paris in a long time. But it is huge. There is so much going on in the square around it. Basically start off your trip there. It'll be a great day.
And the total cost for this trip was around about €40. So a little bit more expensive than the others, but you are going to a different country. You have got a couple more forms of transport to factor in, but a great day that I would highly recommend to all.
And just so you know, you don't need to bring a passport or anything just because you're in shopping countries. You don't. Just go with yourself and money.
And at number 1 is...
To be continued. We have so many other trips planned and we don't think we've been to the best place yet. So I'm going to get back to you. I'm probably going to make another video, probably on my own. We have, as I said, we've got a lot of trips lined up. Rosy's going to tell you a little bit about them.
After Christmas, we have plans to go to Hamburg and to go to Lake Constance.
So we will get back to you on that one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and then follow me on Twitter and Facebook. You already know it, it's down here somewhere. And we shall see you next week. Say bye.
Tschüss. Dankeschön.
Bye.